Have you ever tried to get up from a chair and felt a twinge in your knees or a stiffness in your hips that just wasn't there a few years ago? If you're over 60, those achy joints might be slowing you down, making you hesitate to take that morning walk or play with your grandkids. Joint pain can feel like a frustrating roadblock, but the good news is that it's not just part of getting older that you have to accept. There are reasons your joints are hurting. And even better, there are simple ways to ease the discomfort and keep moving with confidence. In this video, we're going to explore 4 common reasons your joints might be aching after 60 and share practical, everyday tips to help you feel better. These aren't complicated treatments or expensive pills, just straightforward changes you can make to move easier and enjoy life more. So, grab a comfy spot, maybe a warm drink, and let's dive into why your joints are complaining and how to give them some relief. One of the biggest reasons for joint pain as we age is wear and tear from years of use, often tied to conditions like osteoarthritis. Think of your joints like the hinges on a well-loved door. They've been opening and closing for decades, and over time, the cartilage that cushions them can start to wear down. This can lead to stiffness, swelling, or that achy feeling when you move. My friend Linda, who's 66, noticed her knees ached after gardening, something she's done for years. She thought she had to give it up, but her doctor explained that osteoarthritis doesn't mean you stop moving. It means you move smarter. One of the best ways to ease this kind of pain is through gentle, low-impact exercise. Activities like walking, swimming, or chair yoga keep your joints lubricated and strengthen the muscles around them, which takes pressure off. Linda started doing 15-minute walks around her neighborhood, and she says her knees feel less cranky now. Research shows that regular, gentle movement can reduce joint pain and improve mobility in seniors. Start with just 10 minutes a day of something you enjoy, like strolling through a park or doing seated stretches while watching TV. If you're new to exercise or pain is severe, check with your doctor first. Moving gently is like oiling those hinges. It keeps your joints smoother and happier. Another reason your joints might hurt is inflammation, which can flare up from what you eat or how your body responds to stress. Inflammation is like a fire in your joints, making them swollen and sore. My neighbor Tom, who's 68, used to love his daily donuts, but he noticed his hands and knees ached more afterward. When he started swapping sugary snacks for anti-inflammatory foods, he saw a difference. Foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, and fatty fish like salmon can help calm that fire. Tom now had a handful of blueberries to his breakfast and a salad with olive oil for lunch, and he says his joints feel less puffy. Studies show that an anti-inflammatory diet can reduce joint pain and stiffness, especially for conditions like arthritis. You don't need to overhaul your kitchen. Just make small swaps, like choosing whole grain bread over white or snacking on almonds instead of chips. Cutting back on processed foods and sugar helps too. It's not about perfection, but giving your body the fuel it needs to fight inflammation and keep your joints comfortable. A third reason for joint pain is poor posture or improper movement habits. If you're slouching while sitting or putting uneven stress on your joints during daily tasks, it can add up to extra aches. My cousin Mary, who's 65, used to hunch over her knitting, and her shoulders and neck would ache by evening. She didn't realize her posture was making things worse until she started sitting up straighter with a small pillow behind her lower back. Good posture aligns your joints, reducing strain. Try keeping your shoulders relaxed and your back straight when sitting or standing, and avoid repetitive motions that overload one joint, like always carrying bags on the same shoulder. Mary now switches sides with her tote bag and does gentle shoulder rolls to loosen up. Research shows proper alignment can ease joint stress and improve comfort. Simple tweaks like these can make a big difference in how your joints feel day to day. You're already making great strides by incorporating gentle movement, eating anti-inflammatory foods, and paying attention to your posture. Those are powerful steps to help your joints feel better and keep you moving. These habits, like giving your joints a little TLC, helping you stay active in ways that bring you joy, whether it's dancing, gardening, or just getting around with ease. Now, let's dive into one more reason your joints might be hurting and how to tackle it, so you can keep feeling your best. The 4th common cause of joint pain after 60 is lack of proper joint support, often due to weak muscles or inadequate hydration. Your muscles act like a support team for your joints, and when they're weak, your joints take on more stress, leading to pain. Plus, dehydration can make your joint cartilage less cushioned, like a sponge that's gone dry. My friend John, who's 67, used to deal with achy hips, especially after long walks. He didn't realize his leg muscles weren't strong enough to support his hips properly, and he was barely drinking water throughout the day. The fix for this is twofold. Strengthen the muscles around your joints and stay hydrated. Let's break it down. First, strengthening the muscles around your joints can take a load off them, like giving your joints a sturdy scaffolding. You don't need to hit the gym or lift heavy weights. Simple exercises can do the trick. For example, John started doing seated leg lifts to strengthen his thighs, which support his hips. He sits in a chair, straightens one leg out, holds it for a few seconds, then lowers it, doing 10 reps per side. He says his hips feel less wobbly now, and his walks are more comfortable. Research shows that strengthening exercises, like leg lifts or gentle squats, can reduce joint pain by improving stability, especially for knees and hips. You can start with just 5 minutes a day, maybe while watching your favorite show. If you're dealing with arthritis or other conditions, check with your doctor or a physical therapist for exercises tailored to you. The key is to go slow and steady, building strength without overdoing it. Even small movements, like ankle circles or shoulder shrugs, can strengthen the muscles around your joints and ease pain over time. Now, let's talk about hydration. It's like the secret sauce for keeping your joints happy. Your joint cartilage needs water to stay plump and cushioned, and even mild dehydration can make your joints feel stiffer. My Aunt Clara, who's 70, used to get by on coffee and a glass of water here and there, but her knees ached constantly. When she started carrying a water bottle and sipping throughout the day, she noticed her joints felt less creaky. Experts recommend aiming for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, though your needs might vary depending on your health. Check with your doctor if you're unsure. Clara adds a slice of lemon to her water for a little zing, which makes it easier to drink more. Studies show that staying hydrated supports joint lubrication and reduces discomfort, especially for conditions like osteoarthritis. If you're not a fan of plain water, try herbal tea or even eating water-rich foods like cucumbers or watermelon. It's a simple habit that works hand in hand with strengthening exercises to keep your joints supported and pain at bay. By addressing weak muscles and dehydration, you're giving your joints the support they need to move smoothly and comfortably. These steps, gentle exercise, anti-inflammatory eating, good posture, and now building strength and staying hydrated, are all about working together to help you feel less pain and more freedom. Whether you're chasing grandkids, tending to your garden, or just enjoying a pain-free stroll, these changes can make a real difference. Let's keep exploring how to put these habits into action and wrap up with some final encouragement to help you live your most vibrant life. You're doing fantastic by incorporating gentle movement, eating anti-inflammatory foods, improving your posture, strengthening the muscles around your joints, and staying hydrated. These habits are like pieces of a puzzle coming together to help your joints feel better and keep you active in ways that make life joyful. By addressing the reasons behind your joint pain, you're taking control and giving your body the care it deserves. Let's tie it all together and look at how these strategies can become part of your daily life. Plus, add a final layer to make sure you're getting the most out of them. One key to easing joint pain is consistency, making these habits a regular part of your routine, so your joints get ongoing support. My friend Ellen, who's 69 and deals with knee pain, used to try these tips here and there, but she'd forget or get busy. When she started setting a schedule, like a morning walk, a glass of water with each meal, and a quick posture check before bed, she noticed her knees ache less, and she could keep up with her book club walks. Research shows that consistent habits, even small ones, can significantly reduce joint pain and improve mobility over time. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just pick 1 or 2 of these strategies to start with and do them regularly. For example, try a 10-minute stretch every morning or add a handful of berries to your breakfast each day. Consistency turns these small actions into big wins for your joints. Another way to make these tips work for you is to listen to your body and adjust as needed. Joint pain can vary from day to day, and what feels good one day might be too much the next. My cousin Frank, who's 66, learned this the hard way when he pushed through a long walk despite feeling stiff, only to end up sore for days. Now, he pays attention to how his hips feel and scales back on tougher days, maybe doing seated exercises instead of walking. This doesn't mean giving up. It's about being smart and giving your joints what they need. Studies suggest that pacing yourself and adapting activities to your body signals can prevent pain flare-ups and keep you active longer. If you're having a rough day, try a shorter walk or use a heating pad for 15 minutes to relax your joints. On good days, you might add a few extra leg lifts or a longer stretch. Talk to your doctor or a physical therapist if you're unsure what's safe, especially if you have conditions like arthritis. Listening to your body is like having a conversation with it. It tells you what it needs to stay comfortable and keep moving. As you weave these strategies, gentle movement, anti-inflammatory eating, good posture, muscle strengthening, hydration, and consistency into your life, you're building a toolkit to ease joint pain and stay active. It's not about erasing pain completely. It's about making it manageable so you can enjoy the things you love, like playing cards with friends or tending to your roses. Ellen, who I mentioned earlier, says she feels like she's gotten a piece of her old self back since starting these habits. She's even teaching her grandkids how to plant flowers without her knees complaining. I hope these tips inspire you to take small steps toward less pain and more freedom. Try one idea this week, maybe a short walk or drinking an extra glass of water, and see how it feels. Share your experience in the comments below. What's helped your joints, or which tip are you excited to try? Your story might encourage someone else. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more ways to thrive after 60. Tap the bell icon to get notified about our weekly videos. Thanks for watching, and here's to moving easier, feeling stronger, and living your best life at any age.